Good morning, you are with Batman. And when I'm not catching bad guys or putting enemies in prison, I make flour gorditas. Today, as you can see, I'm gonna make some and I will cook them for you. Now you're gonna need shortening, in Spanish, manteca de puerco, shortening. You need some baking powder, some flour, the most important of all. You also need a pan, a measuring cup, and a pot to boil water, like I boiled the penguin. Let's get to it. Alright, now we're going to put 1 cup and 1/3 of water. You put it to boil. Don't boil it or you will burn your hands like I burned the guy's face, Two-Face. Put them on the stove. You let them burn. You let it warm, okay? Now, we're gonna grab cups of flour. Don't fit. So you gotta get a spoon. One cup. 2 cups. 3 cups of flour. You make a little volcano. That's where everything's gonna go. You grab a tablespoon. It says 1 tablespoon. You see the initials TB? Well, you can't see it, but it's a tablespoon. Grab it. By the way, I already cleaned my hands, so you don't have to worry. Make sure your hands are clean, because you don't want feeding people germs and diseases from killing Batman and all the blood. Anyway, you get 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you get 5 shortening tablespoons. You can go with 6 if you want greasy in your stomach. Otherwise, you can stay with 5 shortening stuff. Step 2. You grab teaspoon. Oh. You grab a teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And, oh, excuse me, 1 teaspoon salt. Now, you want to spread it around. What's going to happen now is we're going to beat the flour like we beat the enemies. And the water is warm. You pour it in, you pour a little bit, you don't put all the whole thing. You put about a little more than half of it. Now you gotta go slowly, like so. If you don't have a bowl that you can spin, you just work it with your fingers. Now remember, it is very important that you have your hands clean. You don't want germs or dirt, debris going in there from your hands. Especially if you beat the Joker, the Penguin, or the Riddler. As you can see, I'm always in action, so it is essential for me to wash my hands. Now, keep making the dough until you can get it all the flour sucked in. You have to mix it for a few minutes. As you can see, you can feel. See, if it's pretty wet, you might want to add a little bit more flour just to dry it up a little bit. Now this right here will make enough flour dough for about 5 to 6 people, depending on how big you want to eat. If you want to be like the penguin, where he eats about 10 gorditas, then maybe 3 people. But if you want to just eat 2 gorditas, then you and your girlfriend, you and your son, and you slap it like the Joker used to slap me when I was in my costume. One time the Joker came over and he's like, "Hey Batman, make me a gordita." But I said, "No way," because Robin is in the other room making empanadas, which is my next video, how to make empanadas. So stay tuned. You can see the dough is better. And there you have it. You let it sit 20 minutes. And then we'll be back on how to roll the bolitas. Okay, now it's already been 20 minutes. So now you can see the dough's a little puffy now. It's a little up. It probably grew about ½ an inch. So now what you want to do is you grab it. You have a little ball. You spin it around like you make a little cup. Put the dough and you just rotation palm. Rotating palms is what you want to have. You grab a little flour so it don't stick to your hands. Look at the camera. Look at the dough. And look at me. You can see. You grab the roller, the essential tool. You can beat someone with this, but you can also make gorditas. It's lightly. You don't want to press too much. Do it lightly. There you go. And you keep flipping it. If you feel that it sticks to the roller or the bottom, you feel free to throw flour. Sprinkle on the flour. You rotate it. Once you have it, the size of your palm, put it on the stove. In Spanish it's called comal. In English, I think it's a pot, a pan, or flat, something flat. My bat senses are failing me right now, but it's flat. Let it cook. Make sure it don't burn it. You gotta keep an eye on it. So you can flip it. Maybe about 2 minutes. Then I'll tell you. Okay, so you can see, if you look at the gordita, it's already been a minute, and it's already fluffy, so you want to flip it around. You can pat it down to get it cooked quicker. See, once one side is cooked, the other side cooks right away because it cooks through quicker than it does without the stove. So just pat the tortilla. Not me, the gordita, cameraman. You don't want me to kick you out of my back cave. See, it still needs a little more cooking. Just keep an eye on it, don't let it burn. In a few minutes, you can enjoy a nice gordita, just like I had mine a couple of nights ago when I met her at the Taco Bell. But that's another story. For now, we'll concentrate on making gorditas. Over here, cameraman. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a camera woman. You're asking for credit on my back video? Are you kidding me? You keep flipping the gordita, you see the cooking, you can smell it. You can smell the nice odor of cooking gorditas at home. When it's ready, then you grab it. And you want to hold it. It's real hot. But because I've been doing this for it's hot. See, you want to cut it with a knife. Then you put a fork. Ow, 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 ow! Put it in here. and you hold it like that for a couple minutes. Then you can stuff in here beans, scrambled eggs. Heck, you can even put the pink in here. You can put the Joker in there and eat it. But that's all, my friends. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next Bat video coming up, because I am the Batman. Today, we're making gorditas with the Batman. Adios.